Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of God, welcome to another episode of the most offensive podcast ever. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to be talking about a controversial question by Carrie Champion and Jamele Hill to Jake Paul, okay, the YouTube all-star who knocked out Nate Robinson. Remember that fight? He put Nate to sleep, okay? So, I didn't know these two paired up and they have, I guess, a show, Carrie Champion and Jamele Hill. And they ask Jake Paul this question. They ask him whether knocking Nate Robinson out, like the way he did, was it racist? And Jamele laughed when she asked this, but you can tell because she is not new to controversy and speaking up on race issues and things like that. So she laughed, but there is a reality about it. Maybe she did see it as racist. So let me play this clip real quick just to kind of show you where this is getting at and what the mood was like when they was discussing Nate Robinson and Jake Paul. Check this clip out.
Well, when he got knocked out, what happened?
Well, let's just say that America then got a new challenge in his honor because he got put to sleep. And so therefore, America responded like so.
Is that a response?
I mean, they call this the Nate Robinson challenge. And you know what? Y'all childish. Y'all childish.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about a bunch of white kids making fun of Nate.
Oh, I saw some black people doing it too.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the point.
That's not okay.
Okay,
all right.
don't,
I got you.
Don't come in here with your facts.
I mean,
okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, she said, I don't know how I feel about a whole bunch of white people making fun of Nate Robinson. Jamele then responded by saying what she said. Well, there were black people doing it too. When you say things like that, people come at you and be like, yo, can I have my racist moment? Okay? Don't come here with your facts. I'm trying to make this a race issue. This is what she's trying to do. I like Carrie. I don't really have anything against her. I'm just going against what she's saying at the moment. Okay? I don't know what you guys feel about this. How do you guys feel about what Carrie Champion just said? Like, do we always have to see racism in every single thing? Just because the white kids were making fun of Nate is racist, even though black kids were making fun of him, but let's disregard the blacks and just concentrate on the white kids. We do the same thing when it comes to police brutality. Oh yeah, let's not count that white people get shot and killed too. But then Jamele Hill, if she were to say, yeah, but white people get killed too. They said, well, don't come here with that, leave your facts out. So you see what I'm getting at. This is what they do in every single situation. Okay? I'm not going to go off, but I just want to point out the same way she could say, well, black people were doing it too. It's the same way you could say when it comes to police brutality, well, unarmed white folks get killed too. There's no problem in saying that. But people will look and say, we're not talking about this, okay? Let me have my racist moment. They always want a racist moment. Why? Because this is what divides the country. They want to divide you. And I'm pointing it out to you. We should not be divided. We should be united with facts. Okay? So, yeah, what those kids were doing was not racist. It was just like, yo, the dude got knocked out. Everybody on Twitter, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Facebook were posting memes of Nate Robinson, him getting knocked up, out. It was it was funny. It was scary a little bit, but once you find out he was okay, when you find out that Nate was talking a lot of trash and a lot of crap towards Jake Paul, then you kind of say, "Oh well, you got in the ring. I'll applaud your bravery. I'll applaud that. But at the same time, you asked for that. You talk a lot of smack, And I'm a fan of Nate. I like Nate, New York native. You know what I'm saying? Like played in New York Knicks and stuff. So let's get on to this next clip. I wanted you guys to hear, and I want you to hear Jake Paul's response to this. Ready for this? I don't know if you're ready, but this is what I mean by them being racist. This is racist. This is race baiting. Okay? Check this out. Let's roll this film.
Some of the parties that he's thrown as we are in this pandemic. To be honest, I almost started to protest because...
Why?
I'll tell you why.
I almost wanted to protest. She's going to tell us why. Protest, okay? Now watch what comes out of her mouth.
And this is our question of the week. We saw what happened to Nate Robinson, so I'm going to ask Jake Paul right here in front of America. Jake, considering where we are right now in our racial conversation in America, was what you did to Nate Robinson racist?
That is the question of the week.
Man.
Nah, stop playing with me. Come on.
Listen, Jake, it's a sensitive time right now. We just had to witness a white man just knock a black man smooth out in front of all of America. So that's why I asked that. But just tell us about that moment real quick, because it looked like Nate was asleep before he ever even hit the canvas.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we train for. At the end of the day, boxing's a sport. And, you train to win. Nate is the one who called me out originally.
Fascinating.
I think he is frozen.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
my Wi-Fi is unstable, like my relationship.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
First and foremost, was it racist to knock a black man out? That is the question of the week.
Stop asking me that. I said no.
It's not racist.
It's a shitty question. It's a sport.
Why is it a shitty question? Why is it a shitty question?
Because how does this have anything to do with race? It doesn't.
It's a fine question. We got to wake you up. You got to be a part of this conversation.
That's right.
Like, because if you can go from
He's slipping.
You
know what? He just hit himself harder than Nate Robinson ever hit him.
Yeah, I need you to listen very carefully and then try to tell us again without bad Wi-Fi. What chumps are up next for you?
All right, let me stop it right there. Okay, let's discuss this a little bit. Who is seeing race right now? Black people or white people? The blacks. When Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson, they didn't see Jake Paul knocking out Nate Robinson. What they saw was a white man beating the living out of Nate, a black man. That's what they saw. They saw a white man beat up a black man. That's it. That's it. When they asked that question, right? First it was Jamele Hill. Was it racist for you to knock down a black man? Right? She laughed, right? And if you're a psychologist and you study when somebody jokes, when you tend to question the joke. Was it really a joke? What are you laughing at? We know we in this sensitive time, like you're saying, but yet you choose to ask a question like this. Why? To a white man in front of millions. You guys are well-known individuals. I'm a sports person, so I know who Carrie Champion is. Woo! She's nice, you know what I'm saying? She's nice. And then Jamele Hill, So sports people know who they are. But what type of question is that? That is a crappy question. Why ask that? Seriously. And you sort of look on Jake Paul's face like, what? really gonna ask me this question? Like, maybe they're trying to get a soundbite from him. So this wasn't a question in joke, but this was a question for real. They laughed it to masquerade the question, so that way they're able to ask that question, right? And why would a white man question a black person, right? Because then that would be racist, right? So, he said what he said. He said, that's a crappy question. Why would you ask such a crappy question? And Kyrie Champion then responded and say, why is that a crappy? It is. It is. Like, come on, man. In this day and age, they did their version of versus. That was cool. Can we just enjoy that? Okay. Nate Robinson, okay, he got knocked out. Move on. You make fun of it. This is what the society that we live in do these days. They meme the hell out of every single thing. In a way, it would be an honor to get memed. Okay? So, with that being said, what do you guys think out there? Was that a fair question? Do you think it was a joke? Am I making too much of this? Because I don't think it was a joke. Because ask it once, you laugh, haha, you move on. Kyrie Champion then came on, okay, seriously, let's go back. Was it racist to knock out a black man? Come on. Where we at in society today? Where are we going with this? What are we doing? Oh man, I'm getting tired of this. Black people see racism in every single thing. Okay? We are basically paranoid. If a white cop beat a black person or arrest a black person, you seeing a white authoritative figure arresting a black servant. Okay, that's what you see. You don't see the criminal aspect of it. You don't see that maybe the black person committed a crime. You don't see that. When a white officer beats, shoots, and killed a white, well, yeah, the white deserved it. He's a criminal, but swept under the rug. Let's move that out. We don't count that because that's supposed to happen. But a white on black ain't supposed to happen. See? Well, do you agree with me? Okay, look, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to come up with more materials like this, but hey, the question is, was that question appropriate? Were they joking? Were they serious? Am I making too much of it? Comment below and let me know what you think, and if you don't, I don't care. And if you're not offended, you're not listening. I am Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.